Yo, it's your boy Ringo TV Reactions. Back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Let's get to work. We have a lot of work to do. We're going to be talking about President Donald Trump saves TikTok and YouTuber Warlocks are mad. That's right. YouTube Warlocks are mad. We got a lot to cover tonight, so I want y'all to get your popcorn, get everything else, because we're going to be doing some educational content, some roasting, some rebukes, setting the record straight, because I see things, I hear things, and I have to address all of these issues because, I mean, it's just a sad situation when you really look at it. You know, social media is filled with demons, warlocks, witches, you name it. They're all out there, right? So we're going to be taking a look at a lot of content, as you can see on the screen. Right? We're going to be addressing a lot of mess because I want to clean up the YouTube streets, clean up the streets, do what I need to do, and set the record straight about a lot of things, because one thing I don't like is fear-mongering, right? I don't like fear-mongering. I don't like witches and warlocks and demons. I don't like that. And I want to talk about this particular YouTuber because he made a video yesterday basically mocking, fear-mongering, laughing at the people of TikTok as if though everything was shut down. And now that it's back up, he's upset. He's upset. Why? Because he loves to fear-monger the people. And he loves to act as if though he's with God. So we're going to address what he had to say. We're going to deal with a lot of different issues. I'm going to make y'all see a lot. You're going to also see him copy me. Remember I told y'all about, remember in my last stream, I told y'all that as content creators, you need to set up an email in order to communicate with your viewers. Dude said the same thing I said. Absolutely amazing. But we're going to talk about all of these different issues right after this.
Yo, nigga, about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yeah, true man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out clean as can be up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, on me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vixen. I might like do it that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing. Yo, nigga, about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper. Hop on a jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me to play me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake up the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like do it at top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid. I don't see a thing about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, but if it's got out of stress. Can't ground me on notice since when I had this. Yeah, how far we progress. Lord, I don't see a threat.
It's time to work. It's time to work. It's time to work. Let's go. Yeah. We back. It's time to work, ladies and gentlemen. Ringo TV Reactions. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. We have a lot to talk about. President-elect Donald Trump pretty much saved TikTok. The witches, the warlocks, they're all upset. I want to review this video by a YouTuber that was basically saying that TikTok gonna be shut down and, you know, everything's gonna crash out and them people done and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And now it looked like TikTok is back. Now, if you watch my live stream, didn't I tell you that TikTok was coming back? Didn't I tell you that it's not gonna be shut down? I told you it was coming back. Didn't I tell you that? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard me say that. Because I actually hear from God. And God told me it's coming back. But now, this guy, I don't know who he hearing from. Because his God is definitely not the Most High. But before we begin, let's take a listen to Donald Trump so we can find out what he had to say and break this thing down for the people, because, you know, Trump got a lot of haters, especially a lot of folks from the religious community. It's like they're very hypocritical. It's like they say one thing but then say another thing. It's really all flip-floppy. But we're gonna break this thing down first, right? So let me tune up the tape. Make sure everything is good. How everybody doing out there? Everybody doing good? Everybody good? Is everybody good? We have a lot to talk about, guys. So let's get into this thing, shall we? Let's play the tapes with Donald Trump. Let's hear what he got to say.
And as of today, TikTok is back. So, you know, I did a little TikTok thing. We have a guy, TikTok Jack. He's a young kid, like 21 years old. And we hired this guy, and I went on TikTok. Can you believe what I'll do to win an election? And we went on TikTok, and Republicans have never won the young vote, the youth vote. They win a lot of votes, but they never won the youth vote. We won the youth vote by 36 points. So I like TikTok. I like it. I like it. I had a slightly good experience, wouldn't you say? Romney lost it by 40 points. Not so long ago, we won it by 36 points. That's a very big spread. But I said we need to save TikTok because we're talking about a tremendous... Who in this audience goes with TikTok? Many? Yeah, very popular. And frankly, we have no choice. We have to save it. A lot of jobs. We don't want to give our business to China. We don't want to give our business to other people. And I said, you know, TikTok without my approval, meaning the president's approval, because Congress gave the president the right to make a deal, do whatever he wants. And they did that a long time ago when they had a different president. They didn't know that I was going to be the president, I guess. So I said, very simply, a joint venture. So if TikTok is worth nothing, Zero. Without an approval. You know, if you don't approve, they're out of business, they're worth nothing. If you do approve, they're worth like $1 trillion. They're worth some crazy number. So I said, I'll approve, but let the United States of America own 50% of TikTok. I'm approving on behalf of the United States. So they'll have a partner, the United States, and they'll have a lot of bidders, and the United States will do what we call a joint venture. And there's no risk. We're not putting up any money. All we're doing is giving them the approval, without which they don't have anything. So I don't know. It sounds like that works. What do you think? Good? I think so. So whether you like TikTok or not, we're going to make a lot of money. Perhaps most beautiful of all this.
So, based on the tapes, it is very clear that Trump saved TikTok and YouTube Warlocks are mad. They're not happy about that. But it gets even worse for the Warlocks and the witches and the haters. This particular YouTuber had a lot to say. And I want to address this clip. I want to review the tapes, see what we can find. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play the tapes. We're going to break this thing down and find out what's going on here, because this YouTuber believes in doom and gloom. They believe in fear-mongering. They believe in, you know, we're all going to die. But we need to come to the Most High. Right? Let's get into the tapes, find out what he have to say, and we're gonna make sense of all of this mess. Hold on, get the volume. Hold on.
There's gonna come a time where all these platforms may be shut down.
What you talking about, Willie?
Fear-mongering. There's gonna come a time when all of these platforms gonna be shut down. Then why are you here? If it's gonna be shut down, leave. Like, why is he here? I mean, he's anticipating a shutdown. That's like going to work.
Hey, man, you wouldn't believe it. What happened, bro? Man, they about to shut down the company. Did you get an email? Nah, I didn't get no email, but that's what's gonna happen, though. What? Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, the company gonna shut down, bro. I know we here, I know we working, I know we gotta pay our bills, but the company gonna shut down. Bro, did you get an email from HR, from supervisor? Nah, I didn't get nothing, bro. But hey, it doesn't matter, because the place is gonna shut down. You know what I'm saying? You better believe in God, bro.
That's the kind of madness that religious people do. Religious people are really full of shit. I'm just telling you, these are like the biggest hypocrites in town, guys. Like, we gotta really break this thing down fully. You gotta really listen to what's going on here.
There's gonna come a time where all these platforms may be shut down. They will be shut down at some point. Then what are we gonna do?
Now, who exactly is he talking to? You saying, what are we gonna do? They're not content creators, dummy. You're telling your viewers all of these platforms are gonna shut down. What are we gonna do? No, what are you gonna do? That's the question. What are we gonna do? They ain't gonna do nothing else but sit back and laugh. Because that's what they want. Just like I was talking about earlier, where I said most viewers love to see when you're hurting, when you lose your platform. They love all of this stuff. Just like how they were laughing at the people on TikTok. And I told y'all, don't laugh at stuff like that. Now TikTok is restored. You feel stupid now. He's telling the people, all of these platforms are going to shut down. What are we going to do? No, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? How you going to pay for your house? How you going to pay for your car? How you going to take care of all them kids, like 8, 9 kids and 300 wives? How you going to take care of all of them? You can't use no love note to take care of them.
Maybe he could use a love note, Ringo. I don't know if he could do that. Yeah, he got love note system. He told his viewers he got his own economy. Economy? Are you for real? I took one of those love notes to the bank. They don't recognize that shit.
Talking about they got their own economy, they got their own love note system. Yeah, go to the bank with a damn love note. This dude got like 190 something thousand subscribers and ain't nobody supporting UP Farms. Like, are you kidding me, dog? 190,000 subs and ain't nobody built nothing on UP Farms yet. This man promote UP Farms, but haven't even built a house on UP Farms yet.
What you talking about, Will?
You wildin'. Talking all of this doom and gloom mess about social media, this and the platforms. Let's go.
There's going to come a time where
There's going to come a time when you are going to experience heartache and pain, because it seems as if though you keep proclaiming hurt, doom, gloom. There's going to come a time. No, there's not going to come a time. You're going to experience all the evil that you release, all the curses you release, all the evil words you release, you shall have. That's right. The Bible says, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. So you are the one that will reap everything you're talking about.
there's going to come a time where all these platforms may be shut down. They will be shut down at some point.
Why are you focused on platforms being shut down if it's going to shut you down? This is what I call doom and gloom. Do you know that if you're at a 9-to-5, your job can be shut down? Because for some reason, when people hear stuff like, yeah, all of these platforms, it could be shut down. So let me get this straight. The job you working at can't be shut down? I've seen many companies shut down. But for some reason, he's focusing on all of these platforms. This is the same guy that was just saying yesterday that TikTok going to shut down, it's going to stay shut down, blah, 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 blah. But yet, TikTok is alive and well today. The Bible called people like that false prophets because he proclaimed one thing and it didn't come to pass. But now TikTok is live and well, and Trump put his stamp of approval on it. This man is literally right now, ladies and gentlemen, filming a live stream in a cold garage. A cold garage. You see the space heater in the back? Let me ask you a question, bro. If you put a sofa, love seat, a whole gym, and tables and chairs inside of a garage with a space heater, what are you going to do in the summer when the heat turn up?
I don't know what's going on with him, girl. I mean, he actually got kicked out of the house and his woman put him in the garage. That's right, girl. But you know what's crazy? He's inside of a garage with a heater. What about when it's summertime and it's hot? There's no air conditioner in the garage. He's gonna burn. The lights are gonna get hot. The place is gonna be cooking. It's gonna be 100 degrees in the garage. I just don't understand this guy. I don't think he graduated high school. I don't think he thought this one through. A garage. You have a whole house, and you're in the garage with a space heater. Do you not know your electric bill is going to be very high? Do you not know, dummy, that with a space heater inside of a garage, all that cold air is coming in, defeating the purpose? What is the matter with this guy? I don't know. And he claimed he's with the Most High? Girl, I thought he said he worked with UP Farms. How come he ain't built a house yet? Wasn't he supposed to make a Mongolian yurk? What in the world's a Mongolian yurk? How do you put a toilet in a Mongolian yurk? I don't know. I don't like the sound of Mongolian yurks. I want a house. Well, girl, I don't know, but he be talking about he practiced polygyny. I don't know what woman want to be inside of a hot garage. How many wives do he got? Last time I checked, he got like 8-9 kids in that house. His baby mama told him, you can't have no studio in the room. Not even in the dining room. Not even in the living room. Your ass gotta go into that garage.
They put that man in the garage, gang. His baby mama took him and said, you cannot be in the rest of the house doing this content. Go into the garage. I'm just asking real questions, because if you set up shop in a garage and you have a space heater in there, that means that it's cold in the garage. I don't know about you, but it's cold in my garage right now. I am not going in there to set up no studio. That heater been on since like last week. Y'all gonna have to give him another heater. That thing gonna break down. This is craziness, man. Let's hear what else he got to say, bro. Because this is just wild stuff, man. Like I said, I'm taking my time to break down this. And I'm going to crack all my jokes and I'm going to roast. Let's go.
There's going to come a time where all these platforms may be shut down. They will be shut down at some point. Then what are we going to do? Telling you. Let's go.
My bills are too high to work at McDonald's. Like, that's just not going to ever happen. That's just not a thing.
And what he's doing is he's mocking the TikTokers. Notice the lady said her bills is too high for her to be working at McDonald's, right? He's mocking these people. And what he's trying to do is say that all of these TikTokers are worshiping Donald Trump now. That's what he's basically trying to imply.
God, like, make America great. Connected, I feel cut off from the world and my community. This is crazy. This is crazy.
He's making fun of people that live the alternative lifestyle right here. He's literally making fun of them right now. He's literally mocking people that live the alternative lifestyle, because what he's doing is he's finding clips to, I guess, get a reaction out of his audience. These are TikTokers. This is what they do. They make content, but he's making mockery of it because they got back their platforms. He really wanted to focus on making content, exposing how they were having a meltdown. Because what happened was a couple of YouTubers started putting out videos mocking the TikTokers for crashing out. They were crying. They were giving farewell speeches. That was his real agenda tonight. But it backfired because TikTok was restored. So he figured, you know what? I know TikTok is restored. What I'm going to do is I'm going to still try to mock these people, because that's what he's doing right now. He's mocking them with old content. This is old content. This is from when the blackout happened on TikTok. and everybody made their final videos. He really wanted to come on and make fun of them and mock them, you know, and use all those religious tactics. But see, when he found out that TikTok got restored, he realized, damn, I'm looking bad. I made a lot of claims. You know what? I'm going to still mock them, but this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make it seem like they worship Donald Trump. That's what I'm going to do. So when you look at these video clips, he's using specific clips from someone else's YouTube video to try to mock the TikTokers.
God, and I can't, like, now I'm rooting for Trump? Ew! God, like, make America great again, I guess. God.
Please save me, Donald Trump. Please. I'm asking you. Please save me.
All right, TikTok isn't available right now.
Now, again, he's wanting you to believe that people in general are worshiping Donald Trump. These people are making content, and he's viewing the content. This is what he's doing. Oh, they're worshiping Donald Trump now. Let's go.
Law banning TikTok has been enacted in the U.S. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok.
So I guess TikTok.
It only gives me an option.
People are praying to Donald Trump to please save them. People have made Donald Trump their God, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you see how he just flipped that and said that people have made Donald Trump his God? Why do people vote for presidents? Because he can't vote. He's a felon. I don't know if y'all noticed this, ladies and gentlemen. That man, he cannot vote. He don't have the privilege to vote. He can't vote. Even if he wanted to, he can't vote. And why do people vote? People vote because they expect a president to make changes in the world. That's why they vote presidents in. That's why they vote for mayors and governors, because they expect these people to work with the American people to bring about change. So in order for you to have a president, in order for you to have a governor, in order for you to have a mayor, there have to be a sense of believing in their abilities to make said changes, right or wrong. Right or wrong. No different than if you hire a plumber, a roofer to come to your house to do some work. You have to believe in said individual in order for them to do their job. It doesn't mean you worship them. And when they do a good job, you normally give them praise. Hey, yo, bro, great job, man. Yo, good looking out. I'm gonna give you a tip. Here's some extra money. Boom, boom, boom. Nice doing business with you. Right or wrong? That's what we do, right? So if people are liking Trump or supporting Trump, why is he saying that they now worshiping him as their God? Come on, man. He's reaching.
This is what's happening on social media right now. Most High said, put no God before me.
Listen, you're telling people don't put no God before him. Nobody made him a God. You're saying that. You're making up stories as you go. And most of these people don't even know the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So it's irrelevant what you're saying.
They have idolized Donald Trump and made him a God.
And you know what's so funny? His audience is so slow, they believe him.
He's just, for Donald Trump saving TikTok, he has just won over millions of people.
He saved TikTok, and rightfully so. He's going to win over millions of people. I mean, you just pretty much is going through your inaugural. I can't even say the damn word. Y'all know what word I'm talking about. Can't speak right now. But they're about to have the ceremony for Trump. The CEO of TikTok will be there. And basically, he won over the people because he did something that the people wanted. And he's mad about that. He's salty about this. Why? Because yesterday he was talking so grimy about how TikTok is ending, blah, blah, blah. What are you going to do? Doom and gloom. Ha, ha, ha. New world order. Ha, ha. That's what he was saying. And now that it's been restored, he's mad about that. So now he's trying to make it seem like TikTokers are all idolizing Trump to again give them a bad name. And this is a man that depends on social media. Make that make sense. This man needs social media. If he didn't, he would just leave. And that's the hypocrisy of these conversations.
Now, for whatever reason they're doing all of this, we'll soon find out. Project 2025.
This man is always talking about some damn Project 2025. How about Project UP Farms? When is that going to happen? When is that going to happen? When is Project UP Farms going to happen? When are y'all going to plant some fruits? When are y'all going to put up a vineyard? Put up a couple of trees and build an actual house? Y'all ain't built nothing at UP Farms yet. How long is it going to take? Let's get back to the tape, man, because this dude is a straight up joke. Let's go.
Donald Trump will be the new God of America.
He said Donald Trump will be the new God of America. You got to always mark what he's saying. But you're living in America. If you believe Donald Trump is going to be the new God of America, why don't you leave America? Because you being in America makes you a hypocrite. Why would you, as a believer who believe in whatever God you believe in, because you don't believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you definitely don't. If you believe Donald Trump is going to be the new God of America, wouldn't you be in sin if you're in America? Let's go.
This makes me believe that a lot of control is coming from the high ups.
Who are the higher ups?
This makes me believe that they're trying to come with a Messiah figure at this point.
Do you see that?
And they're trying to do it through social media.
They're trying to do it through social media. A Messiah figure. Where he's getting all of this stuff from? It's crazy.
Because that's what everybody is locked into. That's what has the mind of the youth, and that's who you want. You want the youth. That's who has the minds of even the elders.
You need to check that heater that you got. That thing need a break, dog. That thing is just running constantly.
So I believe wholeheartedly that this is a
what?
This is definitely a proxy.
A proxy.
A proxy? Girl, what is a proxy? I don't know, girl. Just some fancy word he loved to say. It kind of like rings differently. It makes the viewers be like, ooh, a proxy. The boogeyman.
That's pretty much what he's doing. Let's go back to the tape.
Let's go.
Do not leave the fucking stream. Yeah, TikTok. If you leave,
Guys, if you leave, you're gone.
Wait, it popped up the moment I opened my thing. They might not. How many viewers do we have? Still says the same. Oh fuck! It came up on this phone.
How many stream?
Oh,
How many?
God.
Guys, breaking fucking
This one
news.
has 23K.
Go to Twitch. Go to Twitch. Go to Twitch.
And to the U.S. government, I'm never forgiving you for this. And I'm never going to trust you ever again because you just like.
Did you see how he just laughed at her? Did you just see that, ladies and gentlemen? Let me rewind that back a little bit. Look.
This. And I'm never going to trust you ever.
You see how he just laughed? Are y'all seeing that? He just laughed at this woman. That was one of the women that were crying on social media. Remember when I was telling you guys that there was a woman who said that she was doing TikTok because she lost her job, she was crying, and she was really distraught about losing her social medias. This man just laughed at her. He thought that was funny. I keep telling you, warlocks, witches and warlocks, they love destruction. They love when you lose everything. They love that stuff. Really.
And to the U.S. government, I'm never forgiving you for this. And I'm never going to trust you ever again because.
What was so funny about that? What was so funny about a woman saying she ain't going to trust the U.S. government? By the pure fact Trump came in and restored back TikTok, that restored back her faith in the government. That's right. Now, some of the religious folks will be like, so Ringo, you support the government? I don't support the government. My point is not to be focused on all of the stuff that you focus on. My point is to focus on the context of the video. She said she's no longer going to be trustworthy or trusting the government because of what took place. So if that be said, by Trump restoring TikTok, that's going to restore her trust in the government. Would you trust any sort of company if they just took your job out of the blue? Would you have confidence and faith in the system to know that you were working at a company and they just stripped you of your job and your family is now struggling and you hungry? You're going to be pissed. That's exactly what she was displaying right there. Basic anger, emotions, which is humanly normal for a person that lost everything they built. And he thought it was funny to laugh at her, guys.
This and I'm never gonna trust you ever again because you just like that took away.
So let me get this right.
Watch how he mock her.
You're not gonna trust the government ever again because they took away TikTok.
You see how he's laughing? You see how he used his laughter track? He said, so you're not gonna trust the government no more because they took away TikTok. And he thought it was amusing and funny. A person who just lost their livelihood. He's making it seem like TikTok is not important. Now watch what he do. Watch the gaslighting right here. Watch what he do here.
Not because the FDA allows all kind of harmful chemicals in your food.
Nobody cares about harmful chemicals in the food. We've been eating the same food for years. Nobody cares.
Not because they came with a you know what that got young people getting heart attacks.
Nobody cares about that. They got bills. This dude is a straight up clown, guys. People got real bills, real lives, and they got needs. Nobody don't care about no damn anything else but making sure that they can pay them bills and sustain their damn life. I don't know what this dude talking about. Let's go.
In blood clots. No. Not because they faked the damn moon landing.
He's talking about they faking the damn moon landing. Like who worried about a damn moon landing? This is like stupid stuff this dude is talking about, bro. Like it makes no sense.
No, not because of the Tuskegee experiments. Or
why would she be concerned about the Tuskegee experiments? She's white. You're not making no sense. Are you listening to this? Man, I don't know what to say, guys.
The fact that they lied about history altogether. No. The Gen Z says they will never trust the government again because they took away TikTok.
Now remember this, guys. TikTok is restored. He's reviewing an old video from yesterday when everybody was crying and having a fit due to the shutdown. Remember what I told you. His job is to mock, belittle, and laugh at TikTokers because of what they went through. That's what he's doing here. Even though TikTok is restored, he still can't help himself. He still feel like, you know what? I got to still mock them. Even though I know this is an old video, even though I know I'm looking stupid doing this, I still got to do it. Because I know my audience is dumb. They'll go with the flow too. And they'll be just as wicked as me.
Which means a lot of the Gen Zs these days, they actually trust the government.
Who cares if they trust the government? You trust that chair to hold you, right? You trust that heater to keep you warm. I mean, he's not making no sense with any of the things he's saying about trust the government. Again, this is a man that can't vote. This is a man that even if he wanted to vote, he can't. He really can't. He can't vote. Let's go.
And as long as the government keeps giving you platforms that you can be entertained by, you're going to keep trusting the government and you're going to keep being good slaves while being rocked to sleep while the world is crashing down around you.
You see what I mean about everything with him is doom and gloom, the world crashing down, the world is falling apart. This woman is concerned about paying her bills and taking care of her life and family. You're talking about being entertained. If that's the case, get off social media today. I dare you. Close your YouTube accounts. Close them all. You ain't gonna do it. Are you not entertaining people? Isn't that what you say? Are you not entertained? Which, I mean, everybody got that talking point from Hassan Campbell. That's his talking point. Are you not entertained? Obviously, it came from a movie, but we know. Hassan normally always used that. Delete your YouTube channel. If the internet is all about entertainment and you want to wake people up, go into the street with a bullhorn and say, wake up. And when you realize how hungry you are and there ain't no food, you're going to definitely come on back on YouTube and entertain somebody for some bread.
It ain't just TikTok. It's all of social media. That's why you got to ask yourselves, the creators that you listen to, are they just trying to keep you entertained?
Listen.
Or are they trying to awaken you?
Notice he's talking about creators. Now, who is he talking to? That's called sneak dissing. That's called when a person is sneak dissing. You know, I talk about that all the time. Sneak dissing. Brainwaves always talk about it. Sneak dissing. Rollo talk about it. Sneak dissing. That's what he do all the time. What creator is he talking about? He's talking about somebody.
Are they promoting getting fresh air out here in these streets? Because I tell y'all,
you need some fresh air. You're in a garage. You're in a garage. And when the summertime hit, I want to see how long you're going to do content in 100-degree garage. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait. I want to see how is that man going to survive in a garage at 110 degrees. You know how hot it be in North Carolina in the garage? You know how hot it is? How is he going to survive in a garage doing content? You can't install no AC in there. We all know that. Back to the tape.
All the time that you got to go center yourself. That you got to go out in nature. That you got to learn how to plant seeds.
But you haven't planted no seeds yet. That man haven't grown anything yet, guys. Everything he's telling you that you need to do, he have not even done it yet.
You got to learn how to garden.
You don't have a garden, sir. You don't have none of these things you're telling people.
You got to start linking up with actual human beings instead of being by yourself on the internet scrolling.
But that's what you do every day. You have not linked up with nobody to build anything. Where's your Wada? Where is he? He been in hibernation since the wedding. Since y'all got the money from the jamboree, that man, Yawada Badazada, went and got married, and he just forgot about God. That man used to be online preaching the gospel, quoting scriptures, all that stuff. Stop.
Out in your brain. You got to learn how to communicate with other people. You got to learn how to, deal with people socially.
Things that you don't do. What he's really trying to do is trying to recruit people to join whatever nonsense he got going with UP Farms. Ain't nobody joining that BS, fam. It ain't nothing but a swamp out there with deserts and snakes. Nobody going over there.
But, that doesn't get the push, because on social media, the ones who get the push is say, hey, we all should be alone all the time. So social media can pretty much corrupt your spiritual acclimate.
He's talking about social media corrupting all of this other that, but yet he's on social media trying to make money. He's speaking to people on social media by saying, but at the same time saying that social media is corrupting you. He's the one corrupting you by fear-mongering, preaching doom and gloom. Did he preach the gospel yet? No.
Because that's what happened. Anyway, let's go.
Millions of people's income and livelihood. And
see, people's income and livelihood is affected. That's why she's hysterical and crying.
Who does that? So I'm never trusting you ever again with anything.
And he's
I'm starting to give up hope that there's going to be a Hail Mary moment at the end of this that's going to save this app.
I feel so dumb coming on the internet and crying about an app. But the fact is that this has been a sense of community for me.
A sense of community for her. It encourages her. It keeps her going.
Let me tell you something. After Donald Trump just allegedly saved TikTok, well, that's what they're saying. He saved TikTok.
If you would have did your research, you would have saw his speech.
That right there, the Gen Zs will more than likely keep him in for 8. He just secured his 8 years. He just secured his 8 years. I can tell you right now, just based on that.
This guy is in a garage, people. In a garage. He's not in his living room. That man is in his garage. No cars could go in the garage. If it was like raining ice and hail, cars are done. That man literally brought the chairs from the living room into the garage, had to squeeze them things through the door. That man set up end tables. That matter of fact, that heater was on the Amazon registry, guys. That was one of the gifts that the people gifted him for the housewarming. That is sad, bruh. That man literally is living in the garage. I always heard of a garage band. You know, like how they had them white boys back in the day, they used to like have a band and they would have it in the garage. That's where Apple created that software called Garage Band. But I never seen nobody live in the garage. I never seen this before. I never seen nobody live in the garage. That is crazy work right there, fam. What if somebody make a mistake and the garage door open? Yo, somebody open the garage door and the neighbors look inside and you got a whole living room in there. This is crazy.
America's too far gone, y'all.
For years now. And it got me through really, really hard times in my life.
And if Trump comes with good policies and all of that, I'm not against those policies.
Now you're being a hypocrite. You just said that Trump is some sort of savior or God. Now you're saying you're cool with his policies. You're being hypocritical. Didn't he just say that Trump is going to be the God of America, some sort of savior of America? Now he just said if Trump come out with good policies, I don't got a problem with that. This doesn't make no sense. Which one is it? How could you be against Trump being the God of America, but yet you endorse his policy?
But I'm just showing you how much power and control social media has.
Yeah. Power and control that you have over your viewers to keep them delusional, because if they really had any sense, they'll literally question what you just said because it's not making no sense. You just literally condemned Trump, labeled him as the Antichrist, labeled him as a God of America and all this other stuff, the savior. Then you said from the same mouth that you support the good policies he have. That's what you said. From the garage.
right? Let's go.
The pandemic, losing my job, all of that.
See, she lost her job in the pandemic, just like me. Just like me, guys. When I was on a 9-to-5, I got booted out of my job, my very good paying job, my career. I got booted out because I didn't want to take the shot. I said, heck no to the shot. And they said, okay, you got to go. And she lost her job too. And she depended on social media, and she began to make something for herself. And for the past 3-4 years, she's been doing pretty good for herself. And he was laughing at her, laughing and mocking a woman because she's expressing her emotion on the platform. He found it in his heart to take advantage of the opportunity to make all these people look like they're crazy and worshiping an app when he also depend on the app of YouTube to sustain his life and family. But he won't talk about that.
Getting divorced, like all of this crap that's happened to me in the last 5 years since I've been on here. Hours and hours and hours of time I put into creating stuff. It's been a source of income for me for going on 3 years now. First, it was just a little bit.
Do you see how he's laughing at her? She put in a lot of work on her TikTok, a lot of work doing content, building up herself. How you think she's going to feel if it was stripped away from her? She's not going to be happy about that. But he's using it as an opportunity to fairmonger, preach doom and gloom, and act as if though he's holier than thou.
I want all you YouTubers to
now watch this.
Take note.
Watch this.
Don't start thinking you untouchable or we're untouchable as content creators.
You know he was watching my video earlier, right? He was watching my video earlier. He was watching when I was playing back Hassan Campbell. And now watch, look at how he's saying the same things, guys.
On YouTube.
Now, again, that's fairmongering because he's basically making you feel like as a content creator, you're next. That's basically what he's doing. Fairmongering is what the Christian church do. A lot of religious people are like this. They love fairmongering because people gravitate towards fairmongering. They love doom and gloom. You know, they love that type of stuff. Just knowing death and destruction is on its way. It make people get excited. I don't understand that sick lifestyle.
I seen somebody in the chat say something to the effect of YouTube can never fall off. Listen, anything can happen.
Notice what he just said. My goodness, bro. Like you're on YouTube and you literally want YouTube to fall off. It's going to fall off for you, bro, but not for me. It's going to fall off for you. Because that fairmongering that you pushing out there is crazy. You have to understand something. You got an audience that is viewing you and they don't even rock with you. They don't support your UP farm crap. They don't put not $1 into that mess. Ain't nobody building nothing on over there. Nobody's supporting none of that garbage. And you're saying things when if you was to lose your channel, the very same audience that you got wouldn't even give you a damn dollar. And that's a fact. They wouldn't even give you a dollar. They'll laugh at you. He need to be very careful with that fairmongering because it affects him.
This is why it's good to have strong relationships and connections with real people in real life.
But you don't have none of that, sir.
And it's also a good thing to be wise with your finances.
You're not wise with your finances either. You're not wise with your finances. Shouldn't you have built a house on UP Farms? You didn't do that. You trying to be like me. The only difference is I'm not in a garage. I'm just saying. Let's go.
And also liquidate your assets and get something that is tangible.
You're talking about liquidate assets when you have no assets. What assets have you liquidated? He's using all of these spicy words. You got to liquidate your assets when he don't even have no assets. This man don't got nothing that he own. Talking about liquidate your assets. What assets do you got? You haven't liquidated nothing. I cannot stand when people tell people to do things that they haven't even done. This is crazy, man.
You and your family. Something that has value. And learn how to hustle in more than one way.
Hustle more than one way. My goodness. Now he's going to come with the eggs and all in one basket stuff. This is what he's going to say, guys.
Every YouTuber should have a website.
Every YouTuber should have a website. He's really tooting his own horn right here. That's what he's basically saying. He's trying to really promote his website because he wants you to come over there and buy a love note. And buy some merch.
Where they can run their entire operation autonomously without any other platform.
You cannot run a social media platform on a damn website. Stop the nonsense. Nobody could do that. You don't have the bandwidth to even run a social media website on a regular website. No. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars to even run. You don't know nothing about websites, having servers, and various other things you have to have in place. It cannot be done. You're going to need a place that hosts videos in order to have a successful website. If you want all traffic coming to one website, you got to have bandwidth, a heck of a lot. There's no way you could do that with a regular website. Regular websites is just for informational purposes where you can sell basic products and services. Other than that, you cannot have a social media. It's not going to work. That's why they got sites like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and so forth. That's why.
And this is what I attempted to do with a lot of creators.
No, you didn't. You're lying. You were trying to use content creators to jump on board your garbage plan, and it backfired and it didn't work. We got brother Brainwaves in the chat. We got brother Rollo. We got a lot of other content creators in whom you were trying to work with, and it failed and it didn't work. So stop it.
Building with them, I wanted to show them the way.
You don't, listen, show them the way, bro. Don't make me laugh. You can never show me the way. Because you're following my lead. You're following what I do. Do you understand me? Anything I do, you copy. Talking about showing people the way.
Every content creator should have an exchange hub.
An exchange hub. Oh my goodness. What exchange hub do you got? An exchange hub. He don't even got that. Love notes? Nobody don't give a damn about no love note.
Every content creator should have a brand of some sort of merchandise.
Now he's trying to sell his merchandise. A brand of merchandise that his woman make.
Every content creator should have an actual database.
A database.
Where they can reach every last one of their subscribers.
Man, you are copying off me. My goodness, bro. Yo. If you watch my last stream, didn't I tell everybody that they need to have an email to communicate with their viewers in case something happened so that they can be notified? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard me say that. This dude literally copies everything I say, dog. Everything I say. This dude remind me of Willie D Live. Willie D Live copy everything I do, dog. No cap. I got to do a video about him, bro, because I seen a comment on his page where somebody was like, Willie D Live was the first to break the story with Twitch. What? That's a lie, bro. What? That dude been copying everything I've done thus far. Now that dude is over on his platform talking about, yeah, he believed the wife, blah, blah, blah. Man, stop. I I was the first one to talk about the Twitch boss case, the first one to go out there and say, yeah, he was murdered. Stop it. And then Willie D jumped on the damn bandwagon, bro. But this dude is literally copying me, man. I literally just said that we need to focus on, as content creators, getting an email. Notice how he's coming in with the what content creators should do. Literally copying what I did today, bro. Yo, it is a sick world. Social media is sick. Some of these people, bro, they don't got no original thought where they can think for themselves and do their own thing. I literally got up here on my live and told people how they need to have a communication with their viewers by setting up an email. This dude literally goes up, repeats the same thing, bro.
Every content creator should have a brand of some sort of merchandise. Every content creator should have an actual database where they can reach every last one of their subscribers.
He used database because he didn't want to say email. It's the same talking point. You are a copycat, dog. Like, for real, for real. I would be so embarrassed to see a content creator speak on an issue and then I come piggybacking off of what he already done said. Looking crazy. Like, I don't understand that, dog. It kind of remind me of this crazy video going around. I got to react to it. Where you have a woman literally going out there plagiarizing a video of TD Jakes. She's literally repeating it word for word. You have people out here that's like this, dog, where they literally watch you, they jealous of you, they watch everything you do, and they literally copy it word for word. Why? Because they love the way it sounds. They love the way your audience listen to you. And they're like, you know what? I got to do the same thing. And that's what he's doing. It's crazy.
And this is what I've been preaching to other content creators.
No, this is what you've been watching me talk about. You ain't been preaching nothing. You just heard me say this. I mean, damn, bro. But again, if his audience don't know I was live earlier talking about these things, they'll believe every word he said.
But they didn't want to hear it. A lot of them were too busy believing that New Breed Global Truth is trying to get over on them or whatever the case is.
That's exactly what you're trying to do, is get over on the people.
Well, really, I'm just trying to show people the way.
You ain't showing nobody the way when you inside of a garage. Ain't nobody trying to listen to a man inside of a garage with a space heater. You know what I'm saying? The reason why you got that space heater in there is because the HVAC system don't connect to that garage. You know what I'm saying? Them vents don't go to the garage. And now your electric bill gonna be crazy, dog. It's gonna be about, let me do the calculations. Based on all the live streams that you've been doing with a space heater, based on the wattage, that's about a good, about a good 1,800 watts. Let me take another look. That particular, it's probably about 2,000 watts, because depending on the watts will determine how much square footage it'll be able to heat. 20-foot car garage, it's still not heating that whole garage. Even with that little heater, it's still not able to heat the garage completely. It's okay, you can survive, but it's working too hard. So basically your electric bill gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be off the chain, guys. Let's go.
But that's neither here nor there. The point.
Notice you don't see the garage. You don't see the heater going off. Normally, when the room reaches its temperature, the heater is supposed to go off. He have it set to about 84 degrees, guys. Literally, that heater is set to 84 degrees. I can look at the screen based off of the screen, and I can tell he have it set to 84 degrees. He literally have it set to 84 degrees, because if it reached this temperature, in other words, if the space heater reached the temperature, the desired temperature based on the thermostat, it would dim down to give it a break. Just like your HVAC system. Once you set the thermostat, once it reached the temperature, 70 degrees for the house, 72 the most, it should shut down. And then the heat should remain in the house until the temperature go down, then it kick back in. But with him, that heater is just working. That's crazy, nasty work.
Bacon is, you got to be wise. Those checks can be rolling in. Anything can happen.
See?
You could be demonetized.
Fairmonger.
And a whole
demonetized, fairmongering. You could lose your channel. Who sits around worried about all these things all day? I mean, do you not realize, sir, your audience don't care about that? They're not on YouTube. They're listening to you like you crazy. They're like, I got my job. That's something you supposed to be concerned about.
Oh, and then your whole empire falls.
Empire. Who is he talking to? He's talking to specific content creators, because that's what he want. He want their empire to fall. He want them to be demonetized. He want them to crash out. That's what he want, man. That's what witches and warlocks pray for your destruction.
Right. Sister 1973 says, spread your hustle. The scriptures talk about not putting all your eggs in
No, it don't say that. No, it don't.
one basket.
Because you have one house. All your eggs are in one basket. If you really believe what you just said, you would have 5 houses. If you think that not having all your eggs in one basket mean have multiple different streams of income, then you're sadly mistaken. If you live in one house, all your eggs are in one basket in that one house, which means if your house catch on fire right now and burn, you're homeless. So if you really believe in not keeping your eggs in one basket, you would have several houses.
The scriptures talk about exploring all your gifts and talents.
No, it didn't say that. See, I don't know what it is with religious people, but it's like anytime the Bible talk about talents, they think it's talking about like musical gifts. Talents is referring to money. If you read and study the parable, you would know. When it talks about planting and seed time and harvest time, it's talking about growing fruits and vegetables. It's not talking about Fortune 500 companies or none of this garbage. Jesus Christ didn't have no house. You know what I'm saying? He was on the streets preaching. How come this guy's not on the streets preaching?
Exploring all your seeds. You got to be wise on social media. There's going to come a time where all these platforms may be shut down. They will be shut down at some point.
He said they will be shut down. Not that they might be, they will be. That's fair mongering, guys. But hey, I think I pretty much did my job reacting to this video. TikTok is back. It is what it is. Trump saved the day, and the witches and the warlocks that was praying for the destruction of content creators, they're mad now because the TikTokers are able to log in, make their coin, and they're upset about that. Ain't that something? It is what it is, man. So we're going to get up on out of here, guys. I just wanted to do a quick video, guys, and pretty much talk about these issues. It is what it is. I got to get to work, do some things and whatnot. We'll have more content in the morning. I'll continue my case with Stephen Twitch Boss and other topics. But I had to pretty much deal with this issue here, fam, because I mean, my goodness, bro. The fear mongering from this character is unbelievable, man. This man, rather than him say, you know what, I'm happy these people were able to get their TikToks back, get their livelihoods back. This man is not even happy for them, dog. Like, literally not happy for them. That's crazy work, man. That is disgusting to be celebrating people losing their livelihood. That's never something to celebrate. But when you deal with people that fearmonger, this is how they think, man. This is how they think. So we're going to get up on out of here, guys. Do what we need to do. And that's about it. You know, so it is what it is, man. I'm gonna go take care of some business, get some more work done. Got to download an app to adjust my lighting, and it is what it is, man. So y'all take care. Ringo TV reactions, once again, doing what we got to do. That's right. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Salute to everybody that support the shows. Let me see what's going on. I'm gonna give a few shout outs on the Cash App. Shout out to Daryl. Shout out to Daryl for the support. Def Jules, salute to you. I believe it's Letitia, or Letitia. My apologies if I mispronounce your name. Appreciate you supporting the show. Stacy, shout out to Stacy. V Dubman, salute. Right. Shout out to Daryl again. Steve, Ernest, Forever Studios, Sonia, Sheila, Corey, Marilyn, Jeremy, Greg. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. We'll have more content. Well, we in the morning yet? Nope, we still in today. We still in today. But we're going to continue to cook, do what we need to do. I'm going to get some work done. I was going to go live again, but I really got to focus on the work with the studio guys. I'm at like the final touches of what we got to do. And we're going to get things going. I have to create an introduction. So I'm going to see how I'm going to do this, man, because I really want to make an introduction, man. I'm going to make something dope. But I got a few things taken care of, some very important things that I took care of yesterday. And I just want to really focus the rest of the night, focusing on the studio and really grind out and do what I got to do. That way, the majority of stuff is that all the cameras are set up. I got all the cameras set up. All of them are set. The angles is set. All of that is good. I turned on the main system. I had to do some adjusting. I still got a few things I got to tweak in terms of like effects, sound effects, different things I got to do with that. But it's crazy. Being that I haven't turned on the system in 6 months, it's like I had to update the computers. I had to install new software. Man, it was just a lot of stuff, man. Like when you keep a computer off for a long time, everything gets outdated. You got to really update everything. But I got all the cameras to work. That's good. I'm really happy about that. I was having trouble with 2 of them at first, but they're working now. And all the lighting is done. Like all of the wiring, all of that stuff is done. The last thing I believe is just changing one of the colors on the light. You see like the colors like this, right? And that's custom made, by the way. I got to change one of the colors, and my main key lights, I got to set that with the app. Then I got to move some data to one computer to the other. And then that's pretty much it. Like after that, we ready to go, man. We ready to rock. Just got to clean up, make my introduction, and we lit. When y'all see the whole setup, y'all gonna be like, now we lit. Now we lit. I can't wait. I'm telling you, this is the best studio on YouTube, hands down. Let's see them copy that. Let's see them try to copy it. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Listen, we've been building this plane for 6 to 7 months. Literally almost a whole year building. Real building. 2 professional studios, man. So I appreciate all of you that support the work. Everybody that supported the GoFundMe. Everybody that support via the Cash App, Super Chat. Every dollar you support goes right into this work. Every dollar. And when I go live in these studios, you're going to see the money. You're going to see where your support go. You're going to see what real production is like. You're going to be like, oh, that. Watch and see. Watch and see. I've been waiting for this moment. Waiting. So y'all take care. Salute to everybody that rock with the platform. We lit. All praises to the Most High. We lit. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. We out of here. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. We'll catch you in the next videos in the morning. We out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.